In the vast and silent Sahara Desert, sitting by my broken plane with the little prince beside me, the emptiness no longer felt so lonely. Each day, the little prince shared stories of distant stars, peculiar people, and the wisdom that seems to dwell only in the hearts of children. Our companionship was unique, a blend of a grown man burdened by life's complexities and a child floating above them. Despite our laughter, I noticed a lingering sadness in the little prince's eyes, a weight he was yet to share. On the 8th day post-crash, our water supply dwindled dangerously. Knowing we wouldn't last much longer without water, I suggested searching for a well in the endless sands, despite the dim odds. "We might as well try," I said cheerfully. The little prince nodded mysteriously. "Sometimes what you're looking for is hidden in places you least expect." We ventured into the scorching desert together as the shimmering sands stretched endlessly. As the desert heat grew fiercer, the silence between us was finally broken by my question. "What are you thinking about?" "My rose," he replied softly, his eyes fixed on memories only he could see. His devotion to his rose, demanding though she was unwavering, a pure, selfless love I had never quite understood. "You miss her, don't you?" I gently asked. "Every day," the little prince admitted. "But love isn't about possession. It's about connection. The fox taught me that." That evening, as shadows lengthened under the setting sun, we stumbled upon something miraculous. A lone well in the desert, an oasis appearing like a savior. Its pulley creaked as we lowered the bucket into its depths. The little prince's small hands turned the handle with surprising strength. His eyes sparkled as the bucket rose, full of cool, clear water. "It's beautiful, isn't it?" He wasn't looking at the water, but at the sky mirrored within it. As I drank deeply, savoring its life-giving essence, the little prince drank too, with reverence, as though the water was a gift. "This water is special," he mused. "It's more than water. It's the effort of finding it, the sharing of it. That's what makes it taste so good." In that moment, the desert seemed alive with meaning and connection. Under the starlit sky that night, the little prince grew contemplative. "Tomorrow, I have to go back," he declared suddenly. The weight of his words hung in the air. "Go back? To your planet?" I asked, already grasping the answer. He nodded with finality. "My rose needs me," he explained. "I've learned much here, but I can't stay away forever." "But how will you return?" My voice carried the reluctance to let him go. "The snake," he answered solemnly. "He promised to help me." A chill gripped me. "The snake, you mean?" "Yes," he confirmed calmly. "It's the only way. My body is too heavy to travel back, but my spirit will be free. It's not goodbye, it's just a return." Despite wanting to plead for him to stay, his determined gaze was unshakable. That night was quiet, yet filled with the little prince's certainty. The next morning, he seemed lighter, reflecting on the stars as we roamed the dunes one last time. "Do you know why I love the stars?" he asked suddenly. "Why?" "Because they remind me of what's invisible. When I see them, I think of my rose, my volcanoes, my planet. Even when unseen, I know they're there. It's the same with loved ones. They never truly leave us." His wisdom stirred my heart, erasing years of buried dreams. Finally, as the sun set, he asked for solitude. "It's easier this way," he said softly, his eyes wistfully scanning the horizon. Respecting his wishes, I stepped back. From afar, I watched him, a small figure, glowing in the sun's last light, yet possessing strength untold. On returning to his place, I found only his tranquil form and the snake's faint trail. Later, under the blanket of stars, I reminisced about the little prince. Though he was gone, he felt ever-present. His laughter, inquisitive spirit, his stories, all imprinted on me, a permanent part of my world. The stars are different for everyone, he had once whispered. Some see guides, others merely lights in the sky. For me, they're memories. I understood it now. Stars were no longer just stars. They bore a boy's legacy, echoing a vision of seeing with the heart, crafting a connection that outlived time itself.